Hello, YouTube. I know it's been a minute. I've been putting out much less content the last few weeks because I have been terribly busy in a good way, right? So I've been busy and I was sick for like a week. I thought I had COVID. I didn't, but it felt pretty bad. So I just took some time to rest. And as I always say, investing in yourself also includes taking a break and taking a rest when you need it. So if I sound a little nasally, it's because I'm still getting over this like lingering cold. But I'm glad to be back and I'm glad to give you some insight today on some things that I've been thinking about. And one of those things is the CryptoEQ trading signal. When I have decided it's time to buy a coin, token, or even a stock, I look at the signal and it tells me exactly when it's the perfect time to enter or exit that trade. It does not get much simpler than that. Most importantly, today's Saturday, the 11th. Yeah, it's the 11th of December. And I was going to do this video yesterday, but just didn't get around to doing it when there was a lot more blood in these crypto streets, all right? And I say that when I mean that a lot of things are down. When I take a look at CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, everything is red for the 24-hour change and the 7-day change, right? So there's a lot of blood in the streets, as I like to say, which signals to me that it's a good day. And it's a good day because if it is time for me to buy some more crypto, if it's time for me to up my investments, if it's time for me to stack some more Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever it is, I appreciate doing it on a red day, on a bloody day, because I get it at a discount, just like getting a sale, right? You buy something on sale that you were already going to buy, you feel like you've saved some money and you have a win for the day. So today I'm going to go into when I know that it's a good day to buy, what I do when I buy, and how I work that research process. So stick around. Hey YouTube, it is your girl Teddy Ewing, educating you on financial freedom through entrepreneurship, your hustle and grind, and building generational wealth. And today I want to talk about a few things, crypto being the center mass for most of those. So on the screen here I have CoinMarketcap. I went in here, when it's time for me to start assessing what crypto I'm keeping, buying, selling, just getting an overall picture of cryptocurrency market. I just go into this website. CoinGecko is getting really nice as well, but I'm just used to CoinMarketCap, so I'm going to stick there. I see how many cryptocurrencies have poofed out of thin air, right? So we're at 15,500. That's a cluttery sign for me, right? It's not like it's a bad sign, but definitely not a good sign. But remember, 99% of this number is crap, trash, all right? So take it or leave it, what I say about that. The market cap, comparatively, we're sitting at $2.23 trillion sitting in the cryptocurrency market as market capitalization. That's gone down a little bit over the last couple weeks. Crypto is kind of taking a little slump. So I see how much money is in the market, right? And remember, the market cap is determined by the circulating supply times the price of coins, right? So you can say there's $2.2 trillion in the cryptocurrency market, but that's not a completely legit number. Same thing when you're looking at Bitcoin or anything else. This market cap of $915 billion, almost $1 trillion by itself in Bitcoin, is the current price times the circulating supply, all right? So as the circulating supply fluctuates or the price dips, that market capitalization changes as well. So if the price were to tank really hard quickly, the market cap would tank as well pretty quickly, and it's not a one-for-one trade when you're talking about market capitalization. All right, so I just take a look at that. I see how much crypto has been moving in the last 24 hours, right? So this is $105 billion has been moving in crypto in the last 24 hours. Some days that number is much higher than that. And then other days it's lower. So I just take an assessment of that value. Then I see the Bitcoin Ethereum dominance ratio. Bitcoin is taken up by market cap, almost 41% of the whole cryptocurrency market cap. Ethereum has 21.3%. All right, so that's my first views of how I assess cryptocurrency today, in this moment. Now, yesterday when I was going to do this video, all of these numbers here were red, right? And I always call that a bloody day, blood in the streets, whatever you want to say, red day, sale day, call it what you want. And I was going to do the video then because it was a good way to kind of get my point across about buying things on discount. It's not as bloody today, but it's still kind of, a lot of things are in the red. Remember, this first percentage column is 24-hour change. The second percentage column is 7-day change, right? So something may be in the green on the 24-hour change, I mean, we're up almost 4% in Polkadot, DOT, but over the 7-day trend, we're down 1%, all right? So I take a look at those things and I just see what's going on. If there's a coin I've been watching, I take a look and see how it's been doing. Solana, I've been watching Solana, seeing what the price point is, seeing what a good entry point is for me to get in, right? So I've already been doing my research. I'm already kind of up on what Solana's got going on. I may click into Solana and see what news may be, like CoinMarketcap is telling me the news for the day. I'm taking a look at the daily view of it. I'm looking at what, if I don't know anything about it, I'm going to go into this section here and I'm going to read about Solana. I'm going to look at its community, what the community says about it, maybe what the white paper says about it, what news has been trending. I might go on Google, type in Solana, SOL, and see what news is happening on there, what's going on with it. This is all part of doing your own research and learning. Those of you who know me, see my merch here, I don't know if you can see it. That's me, baby, CryptoEQ. So I go into CryptoEQ to get a lot of this information. I get a lot of information from the website itself, but also the Telegram group is the bomb. Like, there's a free community CryptoEQ chat, which has a lot of good tidbits. And then there's a premium version of that same Telegram group that has even more tidbits. They're dropping reports. They're telling you about congressional news. They're telling you about regulatory guidance. They're telling you, they as in the admins, the people, the creators of CryptoEQ, how they feel about certain coins, what their personal investment portfolios look like, what their entry and exit points are and why. So it's always good to get confirmation bias, right? Confirmation bias is not a good thing. It's when you feel some way about something and you hear 2 other people say the same thing and that's your confirmation, right? However, if you heard 2 or 3 people say the opposite, you might disregard that as news. That's not what I mean by this. What I mean is I've been doing my research. I may ask in the chat, or someone may just be mentioning it in conversation. And then I'm like, oh, good, they're thinking about it too. So I might start up a conversation and say, well, what do you think about this? Why do you think this? What do you think about this article? What do you think about this new purchase on the Polygon Matic network? You know, like, what does that mean to you? And you strike up a conversation. Cryptocurrency is not a one-man sport, okay? It's not something that you should be doing by yourself, because there's no way you can get the data you need and the information you need by just talking to yourself and not researching, going into articles, hearing the news, finding out what's coming up. Like, you can't just use your own mind. You have to use some other things. So with that whole research side, I go in, I take a look at my dashboard on CryptoEQ. Now remember, I'm a premium member, but your dashboard, if you're a free member, is going to look just like that. And this is my reminder, I am an affiliate for CryptoEQ. If you want to get into CryptoEQ and try it out, definitely I recommend the premium membership. Just try it out. Use my link in the description box and get in there and just see if this works for you. If you're serious about getting into crypto, doing your own research, learning about crypto, buying and selling and trading it. So I take a look at my dashboard, and this is defaulted to the investor signal, right? So anything I see in this middle column is going to tell me by the perspective of investing. That's long-term holding, right? By long-term holding, I mean longer than a day, longer than a week, all right? Maybe I'm holding some things indefinitely, like my Bitcoin and Ethereum, all right? But I also take a look at the day trader signal for certain things. Ethereum, I buy Ethereum when it's on discount as often as possible, as much as possible. But sometimes there's a portion of Ethereum that I buy in and out of because the price fluctuates so much. I know that I can make money off of day swings in Ethereum. So I also take a look at the day trader signal when I'm looking at Ethereum and a few other cryptocurrencies as well. And this is telling me right now it's a good hold signal for the day trader signal. But as I scroll down, and this must have just changed because I saw some buys in here just about an hour ago. Anyway, the pullback means it's a good time to sell. if you're looking at it from the day trader perspective. Now, before I go into that, let me take you one step further. On the premium tab, which you'd have access to even as you can have access to these reports, right? So some of these reports in here are available to free membership. The abridged, the shortened report is available. But as a premium member, I can take a look at this. Again, if you want access to the Telegram groups of CryptoEQ, they are here. And all of the abridged reports are available if you go into the reports tab, or if you're from your dashboard, you click directly into the cryptocurrency that you want to see the report on. You can do that by going into the core report. It will show you the abridged version. If you're premium membership, you get the full version. Both are great reporting. So going back in here to the premium portal, when I'm doing my own research, not only am I looking at the core report, so Solana report was issued, oh my goodness, maybe about 3 months ago now. They did the Solana report. Anyway, I also will click in here on the latest newsletter. And in this newsletter, it's going to give me kind of an assessment of November. So this was over the past 30 days. We're mid-December now, so it's a little dated. But what was happening with crypto, how the sentiment is, how the people in general, the people's money is what cryptocurrency is, how the people feel about it, how the market feels about it, what the economy is saying about cryptocurrency. And I read through that to get assessment. And this isn't the only report that I read. I read a lot of reports done by people more intelligent and more diligent in crypto research than me to get that feeling for it, right? So after I do that, I then go into TradingView. Make that big as the screen here. I then go into TradingView and I take a look at the coin that I want to look at with the CryptoEQ signal overlay on there. Now, this is one of my largest selling points for CryptoEQ because it makes the actual purchasing of the crypto so easy. So I have Solana up here, but you can virtually have any coin that you want. I could have CRO. You guys know I'm a big fan of CRO of late. That is crypto.com because I think they are doing big things and I would look at their chart. But so I have the CryptoEQ signal. That's the pullback, the buys and sells you see there. That is the signal that's proprietary to CryptoEQ and available to all premium members. So let me go back into Solana because that is my example for the day. So if I'm looking at Solana and I'm trying to figure out my entry point. Now I have the free version of TradingView. I'm not paying no money to TradingView. I had at one point and I realized that I don't need to, okay? So I have the free version of TradingView and I was able to apply the signal right over top of it. If you decide to become a premium member of CryptoEQ using my link in the description box, you can go ahead and join CryptoEQ, join the premium Telegram group, and then ask in the chat for the CryptoEQ signal. The admin there will ask you for your username on TradingView, and they will plop that right into your account. Because I have the free account, you say I get these pop-ups all the time, reminding me that I can get no ads. Hey, it ain't worth it for me right now today, okay? So I'm in here looking at Solana, looking at the chart. This is showing me, it looks like about the last 24 hours, all right? So the last one day. And I'm on the 3-minute ticker. Okay, so all of these little candlesticks you see are 3 minutes long. So when I'm just assessing whether it's time for me to get into Solana, it would appear right now that it's just not the best time at this moment, right? Because earlier this morning, my time Egypt, there was a huge dip in Solana where there was a good time to buy. And that was right at the 161 mark. So we're $10 ahead of that now. Now that doesn't mean I won't get another buy signal in this if the proprietary signal tells me so, right? Because we may not dip back down that far. Now it's also important to note when you're looking at these tickers that the 3-minute versus the 15-minute ticker are going to show me different things, okay? So this 15-minute ticker, which goes back several days, all right? So this is going back several days. The 8th, the 7th was visible. I can stretch it out further. They're showing me a lot more buy signals and a lot less pullback signals in this larger view. So you can see the buy signals and the pullback signals on different tickers. So I click through a lot of them, right? So I click at the 15-minute. I click through the 3-minute. It's going to show me that pullback. And it's going to show me some buys as well. Sometimes I even go down to the 1 minute if I'm really, if crypto is being very volatile and I'm trying to find a good entry point, like right this minute, then I may go to the 1 minute ticker as well. And you see there's a lot more buys and a lot more pullbacks here. So within the 1 minute ticker, if I'm really ready to buy, I don't have all day to wait, I can see that, when was this? Just a couple hours ago, I had some buy signals. So if I just watch this 1 minute ticker, I may find another one in this time frame. Now, if you're investing in a good project, okay, you're investing in a well-researched project that you've been watching, that you know is good, this will tell you when is a good time to get in. This is not saying buy Solana, okay? This is telling you if you've already decided to buy Solana, at these moments may be a good time. If you decided you want to get out of Solana, at these pullback marks may be a good time to do that. So again, I click through some of those candlestick tickers to see when is a good entry point for me personally to get in. This is just an additional tool that I use to assess what I'm going to do and when I'm going to do it once my mind is made up. All right, and another thing I wanted to pop on you guys really quick is a report that I found. And I got notified about this via the CryptoEQ premium membership. So in the Telegram group, there was some of the admin and some of the members as well were talking about this financial report that came out by Congress, okay? The Financial Services Committee. The name of this report, it came out on December 8th, is The Digital Assets and the Future of Finance, Understanding the Challenges and Benefits of Financial Innovation in the United States. I'm not gonna go in deep in this report. It's only 6 pages, so this does not a research paper make, okay? These are our tax dollars at work. It shows you the top here who made up this committee of witnesses that help to determine this information, all right? So there's a lot of CEOs of various exchanges, funds, and crypto companies. So it just has its sentiment. It's very Congressy, meaning the overall tone to me is trying to elicit a negative feeling about cryptocurrency. Not neutral, negative. But if you're reading between the lines, a lot of this is saying crypto is coming, crypto is happening. The people like crypto, the people care about crypto and they're interested in crypto and they are buying cryptocurrency. So, you know, like I say, talking out both sides of your mouth. I highlighted just 2 parts here. This was in the section about regulatory concerns, and the top line is that at the top of this paragraph's line, digital assets and related service providers can present money laundering, terrorist financing, sanction evasion, kleptocracy, and other illicit finance risks. Okay, but this is not a comparative paper. We're not talking about things you can do with the US dollar or the British pound, right? We're talking about cryptocurrency specifically. People can do bad things with anything, honestly. Human trafficking, sex trafficking. There's a lot of things that you can do bad things with that are backed by some kind of financial asset, all right? And then the next one was in the response to the rise of cryptocurrencies. It's approximately 87 countries accounting for 90% of global GDP. So 87 countries that account for 90% of the GDP of the globe, of the world, have looked into developing CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. If you don't know what that is, look it up, okay? This is not my deep dive into something that you can find out for yourself because I want you guys to get in the habit of doing your own research. Time is valuable, right? And then the final paragraph that I highlighted was talking about the SEC chairman, Gary Gensler, and they just took a quote for him saying that he has concerns of the lack of regulatory framework around cryptocurrency. I've also heard this guy say positive things about cryptocurrency. I've also heard this guy actually meeting with a lot of cryptocurrency firms, companies, funds that are developing to get some good insight into what crypto is doing. So this is a very congressionally skewed article or report, okay, congressional report. It's very skewed, but it is insightful. It's very good for you to read it. It's only 6 pages. Take your time. Take a look at some of their little graphs here. See how they highlight here that there's a 40% decline in cryptocurrency this May, and not accounting for this big sharp increase back to almost where we were pre-May, all right, earlier this year. So, you know, take it or leave it. Take it for what it is. And grab the tidbits of information that you can from it, okay? So while you're doing your own research, make sure you are having a good, well-rounded research and finding things that are going to work for you when it's time for you to do what you need to do that is good for your financial investment strategy goals, all right? And it needs to come from a whole bunch of different sources to really be productive, to really be beneficial, and to really be good for you. So this was my plug for the CryptoEQ trading signal on TradingView. I love it. When I'm in like a hot crypto in and out space, I use it by the minute. I'll have it up, my husband has his up, and we're looking at it, waiting for that time to get in there and buy it. And it's really made the lack of knowledge that I have in charting and doing the Fibonacci trace and pulling all the lines and all that. Like, I can do that. Of course I can do that. But again, time is valuable. I'm busy. I'm running businesses. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to develop. And sometimes I don't have time for that. And they have made that easier for me. Crypto is complex. CryptoEQ makes it simple. So that's all I have for you today. Please continue to invest in yourself at least 1% a day to reach your exponential greatness. My next video that I'm going to record and play a couple days after this one is, what do you do when you run out of money to invest in crypto? This is a real problem. Like, if you are in crypto trying to get in and out in different spaces, you done bought some NFTs and you done some things and your money's getting low, what do you do to still ensure you're meeting your investment goals? So I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. This is Teddy Ewing signing off.